on the winner? Yeah, a little bit. Money! Insert graphics.
Helen Yee here. Always great to be joined by the one and only, the beloved Jason Mayhem Miller here at the Palms. Always great to see you.
Hiya, folks.
What brings you back to Las Vegas?
Las Vegas, the city of broken dreams, right? No longer. Fight Circus finally made it to America. Yes, you've seen Blob Tank fight the 69th wonder of the world. Ha! He's here in America right now. So watch out, pizza shops. He's coming for you. Fight Circus went off, not without a hitch, because the first night was rough. And I want to issue sincere apologies and no refunds. But that first night, we worked the kinks out. The second night was electric. The biggest, best, baddest alternative martial arts show that you've ever seen. I hope it does numbers on YouTube.
It will. And because, you mentioned Blob Tank 69. Why 69?
Listen, there's other wonders of the world. He's definitely the 69th. I'm the 420th.
Best day ever, right?
No, look, the kids need to learn that martial arts about self-discipline, okay? Figuring out how to overcome challenges, and I feel like the showcase last night was a fun celebration of martial arts joy.
Yeah. So when do you think the next show will be for the ones?
Look, I'm aiming at New Year's. If it doesn't happen, it's my fault. But New Year's, right here in the Palms, going to do it all over again. This has been, it kind of looks like I just popped up out of Fight Circus out of nowhere, which I did, by the way, in a Labubu match, in which me and Gabby Garcia shocked the crowd by emerging from Labubu heads in a mixed martial arts bout to end the ages. It was electric. It was like, you know what it was like? Last night was sort of like you had a party at your cool your black belt friend's house. Yeah. That's what, but he's real wacky. And I don't know. I'm like overjoyed. Helen, normally you like keep me on track and ask me questions. You're just letting me ramble today. I hope you cut this up to watch the Mayhem Show on YouTube. Hashtag not a podcast. Had to cut a promo. Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It would not be a Mayhem interview without a promo.
Without shameless self-promotion like a Mayhem Now t-shirt at mayhemnow.com.
No, well,
Perhaps you'd rather have a Sunny Angel at japanla.com.
I so love the Hello Kitty you gave me, by the way. I still have it.
Yeah. I apologize. This is an impromptu interview. Like, we're like two ships passing the night and crash into each other real quick. But yeah, you're so busy all the time. I'm so proud of you, by the way. And the Schmo's so busy all the time. I'm proud of him. And I am just a nightmare all day. My calendar just be overload.
Yeah, well, luckily I saw you in line for the Palms buffet. Yeah. You were waiting like 76 minutes for that.
The buffet. That was the salad bar. I'm trying to keep svelte. Is that how you say that? Svelte? Yeah. I never said it out loud.
I'm proud of your discipline.
Yeah. No, look, my new kick is on longevity. So I try to be, I'm not trying to like live forever, but I'm trying to enjoy the time on earth, because allegedly I'm in the drop dead years. And you never know where you could go. So I'm trying to make the most out of my life and make the most healthy choices because I have the knowledge. It's about application of principles. So now I'm like trying to keep a lean figure for like my fighters too. It's not even fair. If I get up to like 250 Mayhem, my bantamweights, how the hell can they even grapple with me? It's not even fair. It's like, that's a jerk move. So if I stay kind of svelte, I still have to put the pressure on you. And I can, work with you so that you get a good workout and can fight, But if I'm a fat tub of goo, I ain't doing nothing. So cut out the sugar, all right? No more rice, no more bread, right? Meat and vegetables. Every once in a while, some butter. But don't put it in your coffee. That's lame.
Man, the rice comment hurt.
You're different. Look, you don't... Chinese people do not go by the laws of physics, okay? Rice turns into we.
Well, after I quit swimming when I was a teenager, I gained 70 pounds, and my heaviest was 217 pounds. Yeah.
217?
What's your walk around weight?
Whoop Sean Strickland's ass. Oh my God.
Eyes open.
It's hard.
Eyes open. I know it's hard for you to open your eyes, Helen, all right? They were born closed.
Oh, bro.
Let's go.
Oh my God. Damn, those body shots.
Don't be you're being so, hey, no, you're being dramatic. This is a skit.
No, this is like for real.
Don't be a
I told
fucking
you I
pussy.
had beans last night.
Don't be
217? Well, he's walking around like 245 right now, aren't you there, Sean? Look, it's a journey. It's a journey, right? We're all trying to be the best versions, or you're not. Or you're just bacchanalia, right? Living as dirty as you want. And okay, if you want to do that, that's fine. We all have our free will. I'm just on that, like, Rampage got mad at me because I called him a little fluffy. I wouldn't even call him fat, but he just looks kind of thick in the middle, you know what I mean? Like, and I want him to live a good, long, happy life, so I'm trying to make him eat a damn salad.
Maybe next time I'll bring him a salad.
Please, like no croutons,
Okay,
no
you're right.
croutons,
Low carb diet.
vinaigrette, like no, none of that ranch. Yeah, you gotta dip in his French fries and ranch.
Well, how much are you weighing right now?
I don't know. So now you're making me bashful. You don't ask a woman her weight. Nah, I'm like 210.
That's not bad.
You're not bad, but you know what I'm saying? The fight weight was 185, right? And walk around at 195 optimally and just cut water and I'm a savage. But now guys are cutting like 70 pounds. It's like, all right. Oh, geez, you know, if the guy starts camp, if the guy is 155 or he's starting camp at 192, something's got to give. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention you on here, but come on, bud. Jog before breakfast, all right?
Well, when you mentioned 185, this past weekend in Vancouver, in that main event, RDR versus Brendan Allen, what did you make of that whole fight and the ending?
It speaks for itself.
Were you surprised by that?
I mean, I ain't surprised.
Not by RDR quitting after the fourth round?
Well, if you drag a man into deep waters, he'll often just give up his will to swim.
Very wise words.
Listen, I'm doing my new Miyagi thing. You know what I mean? I hold the pads, wax on, and whack off.
But the current champion right now, Khamzat Chimaev, who do you think?
Who are you asking me? Him versus who?
No, who do you think is most deserving to fight him next?
I don't know. That's like a kind of a. It's not about it deserving. It's like, who can handle that level of grappling? Who can like get away from that long frame? Like who can get inside and score points? Because this long, tall kickboxing style that he does that matches with his wrestling, somebody has to figure out the puzzle of how to get in there and box him up without suddenly falling on their back, right? Like that's kind of the you know what I mean? If we're going to play rock, paper, scissors, right, you got to figure out this rock because it's like he's got that double leg and, you know what I mean? You're throwing scissors all the time. He's going to dump you. His long, lanky frame means that on the outside, they're coming hot. They're like long-range missiles where you have to like move your, you know, and then if he runs you backwards, the night is over, you know. You're going to find the cage at some point and get wrestled to death. I don't know. Who is the guy? You know, we're going to see. Look, is Sean coming out of retirement?
Maybe end of the
He
year.
has like a good, sneaky, you know what I mean? But what? We had to build him on somebody else. We got to remind everybody Sean's good. Like, oh, we got to remind him, that, you know, he's got more than just a couple of moves. Okay, whoever. That's the money fight because this guy's going to talk it up and make a damn thing. This other guy don't even speak English. All right? Like, we're going to have to send him through Google Translate. Suddenly, ChatGPT is cutting promos. Joe Rogan's just listening to his phone. But I don't know. I want to see. I want to see them Brazilian boys get up. There's such a legacy there. Some 85er got to show up out of there. I don't know. Look, you're the expert. I'm a casual. Tell me who you think is going on.
No, I think the fans, though, you're the real expert around here. But maybe they're calling for, is it Imavov? Is it Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, who's been on that hot win streak? Or Beneil Dariush did tell me he believes that Sean Strickland is the best wrestler to challenge Khamzat.
Exactly. I know. That's why I threw his name out there. But for some reason, he's got some funk on him. Why? Because he lost to the monster DDP? Like, what? No. Like, come on. Like, what? People forget so quick. But you mentioned Fluffy. Fluffy Hernandez might deserve that shot, to be honest. Like, the way he's been showing out and just showing up and consistent, like, steady pressure and a good technique and good grappling and good, like, you cannot deny him. He's like the Shadow Realm Khamzat, right? Like a opposite sort of, but the same. Like, they have a similar skill set. That will be a good, and on top of that, Hernandez grappling usually is so dominant that he gets the position good, and he got the tank. He's got the tank because, like you, at 217, right? I bet when you slim down, suddenly you felt a lot stronger. That's what that guy is. A superhero who's like supposed to be 280 pounds, but instead is a 185er. And he's so strong that what are you going to do? He's just going to slowly wrap you up into a Christmas package and then with the bow on top, you know what I mean? And fold you like that sheet that has the rubber on the sides. Can't even fold it correctly. He's going to do that eventually. Now, Khamzat won't be on the bottom at first, but guess what? Tired makes you a coward, right? If you're tired, and we've seen Khamzat kind of blow his lungs out before, right? And kind of slow down. So yeah, that's another one. Hernandez is a very, very interesting, exciting fight. I mean, like, maybe the casuals will be mad because it'll be grappling, but y'all need to figure it out. There's some badass stuff that happens in those grappling positions. Crazy stuff happens, cuts happen, and now, as I predicted, the 12-6 elbows have changed the game. I didn't realize it was going to happen that quick with the championship turn, but Poatan realized he could hit him with the tomahawks, and it was game over, So the sport is just rapid fire changing. I love it.
Yeah, you bring up Poatan, Alex Pereira, who looked
currently my favorite fighter. Yeah. Sorry, everybody else. Like,
I think he's a lot of people's favorite fighter.
I jumped on the bandwagon because, I thought just like normally when everybody's pitching one way, like that guy screaming back at the audience. And I'm right usually. But I got into the crowd with the wrestling is too good. There's no way he's going to shoot a double leg and sit to his butt. Oops, I was wrong because once you taste the power, shoot a bad double leg, get tomahawked into next week. That was a tough one. Maybe don't let your managers write bullshit on your Twitter. I want to see him talk into his ChatGPT and then what he would say to talk smack to Alex. We don't need this guy writing for him. Just let him say, because he's a respectful martial artist, and he's like, he resigns his will to Allah. And I respect that. This is something bigger than us that, he would say respectful things similar to a samurai, like a code. Whoever that manager, shenanigans.
But for Alex Pereira, he said afterwards he is interested in a fight with Jon Jones, possibly at the White House next year.
100% should happen. 100% should happen.
How do you think that fight plays out when it does happen?
Well, okay, so what? This is going to be heavyweight then. That's what's happening? All right, well, that's a little bit unfortunate because I think that should happen at 205 to be, to see the best version of Jon Jones, in my opinion. But no, that ship has sailed. And so Jon Jones, I see that fight a lot closer than people would think, right? Everyone likes to defer, Jon will win that one. And that is the inkling in the back of my head. He's a more complete martial artist, and at this stage in his career, bigger. Do I want Poatan to win? Yeah, a little bit. I do. Because this guy has the romantic story. I don't know, all that story could be fluff that they made up, but man, working at the tire shop, some manly stuff. Hey, I did that myself. Never got to play with the tires, just swept the floor. But, you know, this guy went through his struggles. Oh, my God, we all know that guy. So he overcame it. Kickboxing champion, like, that's badass because nobody watched kickboxing, and he was the champion of it, right? The Izzy story. I mean, there's so much beautiful about this man's career that it just, how can you not? And then, Johnny Jones over there, you know what I mean? I hope he comes in shape. You know what I mean? I hope he comes in shape. But I would let the fans win. That's who.
Yeah, and Alex is such a great, nice person. And
I didn't even know that. I thought he might be a jerk.
No, and he was the first to really eat and enjoy the chicken feet.
Pezinho de frango. Gosto demais. Muito obrigado. Melhor presente que poderia me dar.
He loves that.
É pra comer agora ou não?
Did you eat now or what?
Oh, of course. It's all for you. Yeah, please do.
It's warm or tá frio?
Tá frio, mas não tem problema não, pô.
It's cold, huh? Is you eat cold or warm? You can warm up.
Hã?
He say it doesn't matter.
É, ele não gosta não, hein?
Doesn't matter. Ah, aí, ó.
Cheers.
Oh.
É.
Try one.
Tobacco on. But I like it. I eat it.
Indo pro Brasil agora, eu tenho que ligar pra minha mãe e falar assim, ó, já faz uma panelada de pé de frango.
Pezinho de frango? Ó, vou comer o outro. He's gonna be mad at me, but like...
Geleia. Tá frio.
Oh, man, it's like, what is this over here? All this jello. It's nice. Huh?
You like it?
You like it?
Yeah. Agora vai ter que esperar terminar. Agora não
Now
para.
we gotta wait for him to finish.
Não like it?
Take your time, champ. Schmo, would you like some?
It's good, man.
Very good. Pô, hein? Muito pouco, né, velho? Tinha que trazer mais. Não.
You say too little. Next time, bring more.
Não,
You're right.
geralmente...
Sorry.
No. Bring the whole, what's it called? The pack, you know?
Geralmente, né, um potinho pra entrevista, né? Mas geralmente tem um pote assim, guardado, um pote maior, né? Mas tá bom.
I appreciate you, Alex.
I am so glad when I saw you rolling up with no takeout bag. I was like, oh, thank you.
I knew you were catching a flight soon, so I did not want to do that to you right now. I didn't want to scare the TSA agent.
At this stage, they're not even scared, and they're not even there. You just coast right through security. They're not getting paid right now. I don't know if you're right.
Anyway, so upcoming fight next month, actually in a few weeks, Islam Makhachev, someone that you and I have spoke about before, versus Della Maddalena. Islam's going up to 170. This is going to be such an exciting fight. So who do you think takes that fight?
Usually, my money is on the guy with the V at the end of his last name. And this might be a little different because we saw, Jack is a big boy, like a hoss, really, for that weight class. I was like, oh my goodness, he looked like a battle toad. Like you just saw such a big man for that weight class. And Khamzat, he looks like he sucks to get down to that weight, so going up, it's going to be like, he'll be a bit smaller depending upon how he puts the weight and whatever, and if there's been enough time between. But coming down to skill-wise, it looks like the wrestling will be the big factor. Jack had excellent counter wrestling in that last match, but the takedowns were more straightforward. That was like kind of a tune-up for this fight. Now, look, the beauty of this sport is Jack can figure out some more details that he didn't have in that last fight, even improve his wrestling by leaps and bounds, depending on who he trains with, and really like be a new fighter by the time he gets there. But likelihood is that the takedowns will become a factor, and then it will be a conditioning test. Let's see who and the methodology of the Russians, I guess you'll call them, is that the grind is completely embraced. Like, that's where they thrive. So it will be early on sort of kickboxing contest with a couple of takedown attempts thrown in and like locking up against the cage. And then it will probably turn into, okay, now I really take a chance and wrestle him to the ground. Jack has to make every one of those a grisly grind. And then at the beginning of each round, let's go kickboxing full out. Like, try to get him, try to knock this man out. It's a toss-up. I haven't really decided on who wins that fight. I need to do a little more research.
Well, it's going to be a great fight. I know you have a flight to catch. God bless you. So I
got to do this interview with you. You're doing so great, and I'm so glad that you get to be a part of the Fight Circus in some which way. It's cool. I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, the next show. It'll be a great one. So for the fans who love you and can't wait to see more of you and your podcast that really isn't a podcast, what would you like to let them know?
Podcast. Yeah. Wait, are you giving me all my promos right now, or you want me to do the promo? I'll do the promo.
Yeah, you do the promo.
Best reporter in the business, Helen Yee.